Hi guys, welcome back. Modii101 here, and we're back in our vanilla play. Still on 1.7.4. Probably not going to change it until good old 1.8 comes out. So, let's get started. Whoop, wrong button. Let's put on our helmet. Really need to make some new armor soon. Alright, so did a little work off camera. I finished the little building, the little topper to our ore drop-off system here that we did last episode. Nothing fancy, really just kind of wanted to close this up and hide everything, but everything is good to go there. So I worked on that, so that's for the most part done. But today, and possibly over the next episode or two, I want to start building our house. So, gathered some materials, got a little prepped, eat some bread. Yeah, alright. I did a little bit of terraforming. I didn't really want to mess anything up too bad. I just kind of pulled back this ridge. There was if you guys remember, there was a little water pool here. I enclosed that. There were some trees up here that I kind of closed in. So, alright, so, and then I put a lot of materials in here. And what I want to do, I want to just start kind of setting out the structure. Now, in a lot of series, what people will do is they'll build, basically a giant mansion. A lot of the time, for me in Minecraft, they don't tend to have enough natural blocks to really kind of decorate someplace that big. So I'm not going to make a smaller house. I want to make a little bit more of a compound, a series of buildings that makes up our home. I'm sure most of you guys know this, but for those of you who didn't, this is a quick and easy, quick and easy way to do a little lawn mowing, if you will. Really great if you're trying to get some seeds. But this way you're not having to kind of run around and knock everything down yourself. Whoops, wrong button. Alright. So I'm just kind of clearing this stuff out because the grass drives me crazy when you're trying to place blocks. So anyways, how you guys doing? If you noticed, didn't have a video on Monday, April 1st. And the reason is, like all of you, I got trolled by Mojang. Sat down on Tuesday to do some recording, catch up on some stuff. Because generally, like a lot of YouTubers, I'll record a bunch of videos all in one day. That way I kind of have a reserve and whatnot, because I got other things going on. And, shut up, chicken. Get away. And I was out of videos, so I decided, hey, you know what? I'll pop on, I'll record some videos. I actually popped on here, didn't notice I was a villager, opened the door, and had to say, open. I was like, oh, this is stupid. So, yes, that was fun. Alright, so I'm just going to basically just kind of guesstimating how we're going to lay this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go 9. I think that's good. We'll go 11 across. Well, no, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll go there. Alright. We'll pull this back. 1, 2, what's this? 1, 2, 3. That'll be fine. I just don't want it too big. Alright. And what was it? 3 in between? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Trying to build here, chicken. Stop pooping. Stop pooping eggs on my house. Alright, here and there should be good. So, you know what? I think it's a little bit small now that I look at it. Let's move this out. Let's have 1. What do we have? 3. Let's do 5 in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that's 4. Oh, counting's hard, you know. Alright. Move this 2 out. And we'll do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, thought I did it again. Alright, and there. Okay. So you can kind of see, or maybe you can, I don't know. Basically want kind of a little bit of a U shape here. So like this will be our front door. This will be kind of a little awning porch. Then you'll come in. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking this is a little small here too. So let's go 2 more back. I know I said I didn't want to make it too big, but I also, the biggest problem if you don't make a house too big is that you'll run into the problem of having weird little nooks, weird little areas that aren't big enough to really put anything in. And I don't want to do that. Alright, so we have that basic structure set out. And then maybe we'll put... And I'm kind of debating because originally I was going to put a basement in the house. And the basement would basically be... And then I'll kind of let you in what my plan was. How I wanted to set this up was, I wanted to kind of have a basement that was kind of our workshop, okay? And you know how we set up the ore rail system last episode or 2 episodes ago, and then the drop off. I wanted to kind of make the same concept, but coming from the blacksmith and the quarry, the masonry, down here. So I would basically make tracks, and you guys saw me do it before, so I probably wouldn't do this on camera, but I would make tracks coming through under the water into our basement, and that way if we have a decent sized storage room, kind of like what we had in that building, you know, then you know, that's where we would do, you know, most of our crafting, most of our work and whatnot. But now I'm thinking, using the compound idea, that I might want to make there's 3. I'm thinking I might want to make basically a building here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How big is 7? That might be good. We'll just do square 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Like I said, I'm just basically laying down where I want the buildings before I start putting down a lot of blocks. So anyways, now what I'm thinking, yeah, I totally need to make this bigger. Maybe 2 more blocks. Yeah, that'll be good. Alright, so basically what I'm thinking at this point, and you know, chime in the comment section, tell me what you think. You know, this is going to take me a little while to build all this. I'm not just going to, you know, build the whole thing off camera. What I'm thinking now is I still have the tunnels with the rail carts going to the masonry and the blacksmith, and then we can also add any, you know, if we make a bakery where, you know, I don't really know if there's a way we can auto make bread or anything like that. But maybe, you know, that's where we go and drop off all raw meats and they get smelted and whatnot. Anyways, they'll come here. And I haven't messed with droppers very much, but you can use droppers to go up. So to take something from a chest and move it to a chest above it. But they need a repeating redstone signal, so I would have to work on that. The other way I can do it is I can have them come out of the ground and basically drop in the hoppers on the back of this building here, and the hoppers go into chests in our workroom. So, you know, once a certain amount of stuff is done, or really anything, The cart comes over, it drops it off, it heads back. So my goal with that is so that, let's say we go mining and, we got a bunch of cobble, but we want it to be stone, and we got, a bunch of ores and whatnot, that we can actually set it up to where we drop it in the carts down in our mine. They go up to their proper buildings. They auto smelt, auto cook, auto whatever you want to call it. And then they go from there underground here to the back of our storage room in our home, in our compound. And, that way when we go to craft, anything big or we want to get some supplies, they're all just automatically here. So still got a little ways out before we do that, but that's something I want to do. So I'm thinking here, maybe out here. I'm thinking I want to do a tower. 2, 3, we'll do that. No real purpose other than aesthetics on that. So I'm thinking we put one there, and then maybe we'll put one back here as well. How many did I do on that? Such a low attention span. I did 3 in between. So we do the same thing here. And like I said, these are, I know my big thing is, 4-man function. These are literally just going to be for looks. I might do something in them. I don't know. They'll be guard towers. I don't think I'm going to do them like that. I want to do them a little bit more kind of like a castle where you can actually go up to the roof, a viewing tower. And then I'm thinking I definitely want to kind of build a perimeter around this with some sort of entrance leading into this. That's why I haven't finished this yet. I haven't decided, how I want this to connect into our compound. So that's the basic concept. And, as I lay down like a lot more of the blocks, I think it's going to, become more apparent. And yes, I'm at least starting this build with the same scheme. I know a lot of people are probably thinking, all your buildings have the exact same blocks. I'm doing that on purpose just because, I'm trying to, whenever I build like a city or a village or anything like that, as dumb as it sounds, I like to have kind of a little bit of a story in my head, a little bit of a plot. Not necessarily specifics, but just kind of the concept of, okay, we've got these people who are good at mining, so they deal with a lot of this brick. They've got this lush forest here, and there's some lumberjacks, so they deal a lot in this wood because it's the primary wood. But, we have other woods around. So I'm going to put in the door right there. So, that's why I try and work on this. But believe it or not, I can work with other blocks. I don't think you believe me. Alright, I gotta get some more up here. So now that I lay these out, I think you're going to get a much better idea of, what we're looking at here, so, of the structures. And this may not be it. Like I said, this is going to be one of those, like, as I go along, I'll get more ideas. So we're going to be working on this for quite a bit. I want to, do my best to put some... Did I really make this even? Are you kidding me? Screw it. We got a double door. Alright. Sometimes it's not horrible. Most of the time it is. So how many of you guys have checked out Galaxy's MC? play.galaxiesmc.com. I know a lot of my subscribers come from there, so it's a little bit of a redundant question, but it's pretty cool. Still working on a lot, adding more games, adding more prisons is in the works. That should be a pretty cool thing. So, all right, so we got our basic setup set up here. We got our basic setup here, and I'm thinking I might build like a stable over here. We'll get ourselves a horse somewhere at some point, maybe. Even if we don't have a horse, I can still build the stable. We got a little, what's back here? Oh, we got a little cave. Let's do a little couple second exploring. Oh, well, that's cool. Just a little cave. All right. Get out. Get out. All right, let me get out here. All right, guys. So, this is more of a prep video, preparation for what's coming up. I just want to kind of show you what we will be working on. I know it looks like I'm just making a bunch more buildings like the village. This will be enclosed. I am going to try and tie a lot of these buildings together into each other and whatnot. And I'm definitely going to put a perimeter wall around this. And possibly at some point I might put a perimeter wall around the village over there, but I didn't want to do that before I know exactly how big we're going to go. So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. Any comments, any ideas, anything you'd like to see, it's always well appreciated. And if you don't already subscribe, go ahead and smash that subscribe button with an unlit torch. You don't want to do it with a lit torch. You're going to burn your hand. So. I'm just concerned about your guys' safety, that's all. Anyway, so if you don't already subscribe, hit that subscribe button and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.